Jeff Spivak, DemocraticChronicle.com. Elizabeth STREB of STREB Extreme Action Company, doing the four big outdoor spectacles at the Rochester Fringe. Elizabeth, you're a Rochester native.
I am. Born here.
Born here?
Raised here.
How long ago?
Well, I was thinking that I worked in Parcel 5 in Midtown Plaza at the Jet Terrace, McCurdy's, 50 years ago, somewhere up there in the sky above us. So I guess I'm 66. I left here when I was 18.
18?
Yeah.
18, yeah. It's, we can claim you then because Cab Calloway left here, he's 8. Let me put plaque up for him.
Well, where's my plaque?
Hillside Stranglers didn't get one though.
I feel better.
Yeah, you should. Okay, what's the idea behind this combination of gymnastics, dance, people being vaulted into the air?
It's the idea to create an action language that doesn't need words or music. It's to try and stun the audience with impossible human movements and figure out the rhythm of action rather than the nature of words or sound, music. And to really have it be something that the audience can, once they start watching, it is lifetime. And once they start watching, they cannot turn their eyes away. Or if they do, they go like this.
Yeah, we had the guys from Cirque du Fringe in here, or one of them anyway. And the two leads there went to clown college to learn how to do that kind of a thing. Is there a vaulting people through hardware college? Where do you get, how do you?
No, we just have to do it. It's really trial and error. You got to get hurt. That's how I work.
Error.
Error. It's all a series of beautiful mistakes. I learned everything I know almost from Three Stooges, Evel Knievel, the Niagara Heroes and Barrels. And I got my ideas, I received the physicality of what I wanted to represent on stage, not from dance, but from motorcycle riding, downhill skiing, crashing. And we got the idea, critical idea, don't camouflage gravity. So we land, take impact.
What was your inspiration for doing this? It must have been some moment of like, dance, gymnastics isn't enough. I need to really push human beings further through this. What generated that?
I mean, I think that's absolutely true. I just thought there were too many physical things missing in dance and gymnastics, such as I didn't understand why we dance to music. We say music is the true enemy of dance because of the way it's constructed. I didn't understand why we were spending so much technical time camouflaging gravity. I said, why don't they just fall and land, take the hit? I thought it would be more dramatic, and I also suspected that the essence of the drama of a theatrical action form would be in the land. And I think that distinguishes STREB from circus and from gymnastics and from dance.
It would almost be like talking about what you do with your car or on a roller coaster. These are things that accelerate physical movement. How is this different?
We do use hardware that does do that. We have air rams, pneumatic devices we step on, and then we get exploded. But I need to, the difference here is, the difference is a grammatical difference, and it gets fussy when I try and explain it, so I won't. But the difference is, how can you string a series of tricks together, like at the Olympic gymnastics? And what's the difference between STREB and that? And why does STREB have content? In my opinion, it could move you, it could make you cry, it could make you run away. But it's not just a series of tricks. And how do you distinguish that? And I just think it's about learning the grammar and the rhythm of action, which sounds effete, but it doesn't when you can't take your eyes off the monster truck rally or NASCAR or football games. And I'm striving to do that without winning or losing, without that asset in there. I want to have that happen and an audience not be able to walk away.
Is it fair to say that in America we have monster trucks, and in Europe they have STREB?
Well, except for Europe doesn't like STREB. I'm too rough. And
Me
I've
too.
got 30 tons of
You're
equipment. I thought that would be my Shangri-La when I was in my 30s, and everyone in the audience walked out. I was there all by myself. Every artist has to have that experience once.
Oh, you were at the London Olympics?
I was at that. That went very, very, very well.
Mm. What were you doing there?
We jumped off the Millennium Bridge. We walked down the City Hall, 3 of us. I got 32 dancers on the spokes of the London Eye, and they were about this big.
Well, still. You were there.
It was amazing.
All right. While you're in Rochester, what are you going to do?
Well, we're going to perform at Parcel 5, and the opening piece is called Air. It's a trampoline, a super tram from Australia, and they fly and fall in all these iterations, and they go pretty high before they land. And then we go over to a crash floor, and they all come at each other at the same time. Then we have a tipping machine, like that, and then you get to the air rams on the 3rd platform, and when they step on them and they fly sideways about 40 feet, and then they get on the spinning ladder, which we call the silver bullet.
Mm-hmm. And personally, what are you going to do? Nick Tahoe's?
Like, what?
Nick Tahoe's?
Who's Nick Tahoe?
Oh gosh, you've been gone too long.
I left when I was a child.
Okay. Elizabeth STREB Extreme Action Company. Read more about the Fringe on democratandchronicle.com.